I'm done. Woof woof. Woof woof. Now I sound like that fucking dog VTuber.
All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're continuing with the RE0 hard mode. It's the last thing we have to do for this 100%, and then we're on to the next one. I was a little past halfway done where we left off yesterday. I was slightly past halfway. And we pretty much started from the beginning, so I might be able to finish it in this stream. We'll see. Hard mode throws unexpected curveballs, so I can't be 100% certain, but I might be able to do it. Maybe. Could definitely finish it. Yeah. I do think that once you're past the training facility, this game gets a lot easier. Generally, see, even that is like kind of the Queen Leech. There we go. Is weakest to acid rounds. I thought it was flame. Why are the Leech Men weak to flame rounds and Molotovs and such? And the Queen Leech is weak to acid. Make it make sense, Capcom. Explain it to me. I gotta dodge some monkeys. Subverting expectations, that's bullshit. It's horseshit. What's the next game after 0? Dead Aim is after 0. Oh. Good God, Billy. Just keep it moving. Jesus. That's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. It's horseshit. All right, this and this were just extra. Well, Billy. Where's my shotgun? Oh, I think I left it, yeah, on the walkway. Is it empty, the shotgun? Look, you've been on a binge of your RE videos. Nice to see you live. I'm glad you've been enjoying them. Thank you. Let's see. Do I have ammo in this? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll have Billy take that. And Rebecca can take the grenade launcher. Yeah, that works. Come on.
Roger.
Let me give you both of these. There we go. I will take that. Thank you. Because Rebecca fights all sorts of bullshit down in the labs. Oh, but she also fights some zombies. If I need to get the handgun for her, I will. I probably just will, actually. Let me at least do this for now. I always thought the game would have been great with more content. Yeah, they basically, as far as I understand, like the game launched with everything other than the Hound Wolf Squad and the village map. As far as my understanding, like I think when it came out at the very, very beginning, it was just the Baker House and R.P.D map, and then like 6 characters. And then they did an update that added Hound Wolf Squad and the village map, and that was like the only post-launch update the game ever got, if I'm understanding correctly. That's not even mentioning, like, apparently a lot of content in the game. I say a lot. Apparently 2 characters, one of which we don't really know who, but like Wesker was going to be in the game as his Revelations 3 version, but Rev 3 got canceled. And like some other protagonist slash villain from that game would have been alongside him. And I believe a map and a bioweapon also got cut from Revelations 3 once the game got canceled. I had to go back down the Revelations 3 rabbit hole because I kind of forgot everything that we did know about it. And it came back up while I was researching for that video, and I was like, oh my god. Whatever did happen with that? And Rev 3 is a weird one because we don't know a whole lot, despite getting like 3 separate leaks about it. Basically what we know is there was a Revelations 3. Wesker was the main character. We have like this tiny bit of like an audition script where the characters aren't even using their actual names or anything because it was all like meant to keep it confidential. We don't really know a whole lot. But, oh, and it was going to be set between Code Veronica and 4. It was going to fill that gap. That's about all we know. I forgot to mention that part. And yeah, we're doing release order. So 0 is the 9th 100% we've done. Come on.
Roger.
We need some herbs, man. Like, we really need some herbs. Not a big multiplayer person, more of a single player person, which is fair. Reverse is like fun for what it is, but there just wasn't a whole lot. Like it definitely just got abandoned right away. Are you counting for 100%? For games with achievements, all achievements is part of it. For anything that doesn't, and for games that do, but maybe for some odd reason, you know, one of them doesn't grant an achievement. We haven't had that happen yet, but just in case I'm saying it. Like any in-game challenges or whatnot that grant you a reward, like an unlockable item, we're doing those as well. Okay, yeah, so here, since there's a leech man right up there, and we are very low on resources because that little stretch of the game fucking sucked. Let's drop an extra save. Also, no retro achievements, true. I don't like retro achievements. So like this game, we're just doing the achievements because there's no rewards or anything that aren't tied to an achievement. But then Dead Aim is after this. Dead Aim never had trophies or anything, so we're just doing all of the unlockables and stuff. Oh, it's only one ink ribbon when you get down here? That's crazy. I'm glad I brought the others over then. I figured that would be 3 because it's a new area, but holy shit. That's crazy talk. They're like, oh, new area? Well, here's your one save for it. I hope you live. Oh, okay. Bitch. She's not dead yet. AKA be the world's best speedrunner and know all the glitches. Yeah, retro achievements gets really out of hand. It's because it's all community made. That's kind of just what happens when you leave it up to the fans to make their own achievements list. They think of like the absolute hardest things they can immediately. And it's fun when achievements are challenging, but like within reason, you know? Within reason. There. Extra Molotovs would help. What game so far has been the worst for 100%? Survivor 2 was awful. That was miserable. Oh. Right, Billy's gonna have a leech man later too. We'll get there when we get there. Gonna be holding that award for a while, I think. I think too. Okay. First things first. Get that chemical before I forget where it is. Every time. And then there's gonna be zombies in here, but I didn't get the hand... Or no, Billy did bring the handgun for Rebecca, didn't he? I think I grabbed it before coming down. Yeah, there are zombies in there. For a second, I didn't hear them. I was confused. Jump Rope King achievement in Final Fantasy IX. I think False showed me that one. All right, open this bitch up. Send that handgun. Am I the only one who only carries one handgun through like the entirety of RE0? Am I a crazy person for this? I feel like no one has called it out yet, so maybe I'm not. But I always end up just ditching one of their handguns because when am I ever using 2 at the same time? Never. In like a legit playthrough of RE0, genuinely never am I using both handguns at one time. But it feels wrong to just ditch one as soon as you start getting like shotguns and stuff. 1,000 perfect jumps in a row with no mistakes while it gets gradually faster. I could do it. Do you know who you're talking to? I am the swinger of Dojima. All right? Come on now. Come on now. I'm the swinger of Dojima. Don't you forget it. Rebecca's the only one who's gonna need the handgun here. God. Ooh. A bit late if you're gonna give me a crit, but I'll take what I can get. It's not only 2 in here, is it? Oh, it is only 2. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm full. Okay. I think those are the only zombies Rebecca has to deal with here, right? To be real? Well, the Molotovs have to go to Billy for sure. That first aid spray is also gonna go to Billy. It is. I had to really think about it, but it is. What's one game you said you'll never play, then ended up playing and liking? I don't know. It's a good question. I have to really think. I feel like there aren't many games that I have played that I said I would never play to begin with. That's already a short list. I really have to think. I mean, I have to think. Were any of the RE spin-offs that I hadn't played before like that? No. Some of the RE spin-offs were ones that I swore I would never play, like years and years ago. But, you know, here we are. I've played every single Resi game now. I have to think. I know ORC I said I would never play. I've played ORC now. I wouldn't necessarily say I liked it. I didn't hate ORC. Like, it's not the worst thing I've ever played, but it wasn't great either. Umbrella Corps was another one. I also did not really enjoy Umbrella Corps. It's RC. Operation Raccoon City. It's not often I play games I really don't want to play. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a really short list already of just games that I've played that I said I would never play. Oops, I already had it equipped. See, I was doing it right. High guard on 18K today. I saw that it was down. I was looking at it this morning. False and I were gonna play it, but then I saw that people were having issues even getting into a match because the game doesn't have a system in place for, like, if someone crashes or disconnects while the match is starting. So it will just reset the matchmaking instead of, like, trying to find you an extra player to fill that slot. And that alone made me, like, Yeah, we already weren't exactly thrilled to play this. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, if even just getting into a game right now is such a pain in the ass because of the technical issues. So I still didn't touch it. And I did kind of think about streaming it because people yesterday were like, oh my god, let's go high guard stream. But then again, because of that, I'm like, I don't want to sit here on stream just praying that I can even get a match going. You don't want to E33, but you should. You'll love it. Going through the Windows 11 setup right now, what an awful experience. Yeah, Windows 11, I do not like. Said it before, I'll say it again. If they did not end the support for Windows 10 a few months ago, I would not have upgraded. I would not have upgraded up to 11. I mean, 11 was out well before I built this PC. I intentionally got 10. I'm glad I did. Like, now, I'm glad I stuck with it until I, like, really had to move on. Because, yeah, I've really not liked Windows 11. Since getting that, like, mandatory upgrade over to it, I've really not liked it. Have you heard the insane news? No. They fixed the issue of people not being able to shut down their computers. I saw that. That was so funny. Someone made a website that apparently tracks VTubers' cycles. The cycles that I'm thinking of? No. Yes. Oh my. Why? Why? Who is tracking that? Windows 11 is like 75% AI coded now. It's so bad. I'm a VTuber cyclist. I don't know if Mickle knows what he's saying. I don't know if Mickle realizes what he's saying right now.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
I don't know if there is a game I swore I would never play and then I played it and liked it. I can probably dodge that zombie, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. Click. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so Mickle. You know how the ladies have like a, roughly speaking, give or take 30-day cycle that they are perpetually going through that men do not go through, you know? That is apparently what someone made a website to track. I guess publicly, like, can you just go and look? It can't be accurate, right? There's no way that it's accurate because I guess all you're going off of is like them mentioning it on stream or something. Cycle like Peloton. Yeah, that, like that. Yes, totally. Definitely. interrupt the tweet in general. That's insane. You can't be serious. I track it by the moods? Yeah, like how? It can't be accurate. There's no way. I feel like you really would just be limited to like them mentioning it, right? Like how else could you track it with any sort of accuracy? Oh shit, he's alive? I knew it. I was gonna have her just munch the green, but I figured she was close to danger anyway, so I guess that kind of works out. We live in the worst timeline, bro. Diablo 2, I said I would never play. Oh, Diablo 2 is so good. I need to replay Diablo 2 sometime. False and I will at some point, maybe. It's in the plan. It's in the plan. Thank you for the follow, Wicked Mr. E. Appreciate it. I always do this. I always go up and interact with it instead of using the item on it. This is another one of those things where it's like, by this, you know, this is like the 5th run through of RE0 for the 100%. You'd think I would have it in my head by now, like how to actually get through things quickly, and I still just do little things like that. League of Legends? Oh. I still, to this day, have never played League of Legends. I can say that much. Thank God. The only Riot game I've actually tried is, I tried Valorant when it came out. Like, when they first just randomly dropped it. Like, the beta. And everyone was so hype about it, and they were like, oh my god, you gotta get access. It's like, this is the wave right now. And I did manage to get myself, like, a beta key for it. I don't even remember how, because this was years ago now. This was 2020. Because I remember being in, like, COVID lockdown at the time. This was, like, early 2020, so this was almost 6 years ago. Holy shit. But I wasn't huge on Valorant. It was fun for like a few games. But then after a few games, I was like, why would I not just play Counter-Strike? All right, let's run past the other one. Oh my god, he got up?
Ow!
Oh.
Ow!
Rebecca, please. Three explosive rounds to the face. And he got up. Fuck me, man. Hear me out, assassin instead. I've never been able to choose my favorite Diablo 2 class. Like, all of them are fun to play. Like, Diablo 1, I have a clear favorite. Diablo 4, I have a clear favorite. I never played enough of 3 to really, like, properly give every chance a go. Every chance? Did I say every chance? Every class a go? I just didn't play 3 that much. But Diablo 2, I really can't choose. That really is one of those games that, like, the class I play is pretty much entirely just based off of mood. Like, however I'm feeling that day, when I start up a run, that's what I'm playing. Every class in that game is great. Holy hell, that class is busted. Spiritborn is busted. I haven't played as much because I haven't played much Diablo 4 since it first came out, like preseason. But what I played of Spiritborn was insane. Everyone keeps saying that Paladin in Diablo 4 is like by far the most fun class in the game, but I haven't pre-ordered the expansion yet to try it. Like, I keep thinking I'm going to, and then something else comes up that I want to play, so I keep putting it off. At some point, I'm going to need to, though. I was just about to say, when do the zombies spawn up here? I might be able to dodge them. It's only 2 of them. They're pretty dodgeable. Two OG over 2 remaster. I haven't played much of the remaster. But, like, I like the chunky classic visuals in D2. And I also, this is going to sound weird, but I like that Diablo 2 Original is like the less polished version, where a lot of the old bugs and exploits that they fixed in Resurrected are still there. And it's one of those things where, like, for the health of the game overall, those things getting fixed is good. But considering I spent so much time playing the original Diablo 2, and, like, I have so many memories associated with those things, like, it's part of the fun for me at this point. I saw that one coming. Oh, there's 3. I need to shoot him. He is not dodgeable. He is just not. As bad as Silent Hill 2 and 3 HD? No, not even close. Nowhere near. The Diablo 2 remaster is one of those remasters that, like, unless you played a fuck ton of the original, the small differences that there aren't even going to be noticeable. Aside from, like, the visuals. And even then, if you did play a fuck ton of the original, but you just never ended up, like, dipping into some of those bugs or exploits or whatever, then you wouldn't even notice that anything is different. Right? Like, for a lot of Diablo 2 players, it will just feel the same. Isn't it 4863? Bingo. I also played a lot of the OG, so yeah, it really just depends, like, how much attachment you have to those very specific things in the original that got changed.
Maybe I could use this.
But, like, honestly, it's one of those remasters that is, for 99 out of 100 people, just the better version.
It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
Especially because it got, like, more support and everything, you know, in recent years after it came out. Which was cool. But again, like, the more recent live support stuff with them, like, doing balance patches for the classes that have existed for 20 years already is part of where I'm like, yeah, the original still holds value, at least in that sense, because, like, that, in terms of balancing more than anything, was the original team's, like, take on Diablo 2. That was kind of where they left it, if that makes sense. But then the remastered version did get a lot of balancing and stuff like that in, like, seasons after it came out, which was good, kept things fresh for people who were playing Diablo 2 in, like, 2020. I don't remember when it came out. Around 2020. But different. Also added content, new runes. Oh yeah, I forgot they added new runes and stuff. I think new... I always use the wrong word whenever we talk about Diablo 2. Relics? Charms? Runes? Not runes. Runes go on armor, the things you hold in your inventory that boost you. It is charms. Let's go. I got it. I didn't realize that there was ink ribbons here. Charms. Charms is right. I think there were more of those added too, compared to the original Diablo 2. Which, in ARPGs, like, more stuff is always more. Genuinely, because even if something seems useless in, like, a Diablo or especially, like, a Path of Exile, even if something seems useless on the surface, there is someone out there who has found, like, some hyper-specific interaction between that thing and this other thing that just turn into the most absurdly broken shit you could ever imagine somehow, even though on the surface it seems like total shit. That's, like, the fun of ARPGs. They always end up having shit like that. It's crazy. Like, more genuinely is always more in that genre. Granted, that is also what can turn a lot of people away. Like the classic Path of Exile meme, especially, of, like, you know, gets to the end of the tutorial area, beats the boss, opens the passive tree for the first time, nopes the fuck out of the game and uninstalls it. Oh yeah, there's shells in here too. It was hot sauce. It's so many people. It's a meme in the community. Because it is just so, universal. Like, so many people do it. Especially because it's free to play, so there's no, like, you know, you didn't lose anything by trying the game for 10 minutes and deciding that that's just too much for you. I think that definitely doesn't help, but I mean, PoE does great. PoE 2 still isn't even out, still isn't even free to play yet until its full release. And yet, for like the first whole year of PoE 2 early access, I don't think it's in the top 10 anymore, but it was steadily in the top 10 most played games on Steam for like a year straight. While it was paid only, like not even the free to play version. Scam call. They left a voicemail that got transcripted. Someone telling me I got issues with my taxes who I never filed my taxes through. They're like, we have to go over all your information. I never did my taxes with that company. Crazy shit, man. Good luck for the finish today. Yeah, remember, what's it, 30 minutes ago? When I said, oh, I don't know, you guys, I might not be able to finish it today. And now I'm about to enter the final area. I was like, oh, 3 hours is going to be cutting it close. I've already done like half of the remaining content in 30 minutes. Sometimes it be like that. I wonder how Last Epoch is now. It's probably still great, I would imagine. Give Rebecca these ink ribbons before we end up character swapping. Honestly, before we go forward, let's also just go up. I can take out a couple zombies. I have plenty of handgun ammo going into like the last areas. Taxes in the US sounds complicated and scammy. Taxes in the US are weird. Because, like, on the surface, everyone always thinks that it's really stupid that like we have to do the taxes ourselves, like go through the process with an accountant or whoever to figure out what we owe and then pay that. And like what everyone always thinks is like, if they already know what you owe and they're gonna fine you a shit ton and all that if you don't pay the right amount, then why don't they just send you that bill and make it easy? The reality of US taxes is that the IRS does not have enough employees to actually go through and calculate and like track down everyone's income in the entire United States every year. So genuinely, whoever they do like go through and check all their stuff and see if they paid the right amount year to year is pretty much just random. Like, more often than not, your individual taxes aren't even gonna really get looked at by an IRS agent that given year, just because of the way that it works. But then on that one random year, if you happen to have done something wrong and they go through it, and I think they look at like the last 5 years whenever they do go through like each individual account. At least that's my understanding. I don't know if that's 100% right. I think they look at last 5 years. But basically, the whole getting audited thing is just complete random chance year to year, which is crazy. Very RNG. It's kind of like, it's genuinely kind of insane when you say it out loud. That, you know, like this year, I'm gonna go through all this effort, figure out what I owe, pay it, whatever, and most likely, no one at the IRS is even gonna check if I paid the right amount this year. Like, they're not even gonna look at it. Trying to find another way to say it than more likely, but like more likely than not, they're not even gonna look at it. Rebecca should have the Molotovs. That is probably enough handgun ammo. We're not gonna need these right away. I'm trying to like go in prepared with most of what I should have, if that makes sense. 90% of the time they never check, but the one time that you don't buy a ticket, they show up inspecting tickets. Exactly. Chole's evading taxes. No, I'm explaining like why our tax system is so weird. But they are very complicated. It's true. I pay someone to do mine. I filed my own for a couple years, and now I've just started paying a professional to do it. Because A, they know better than I do, and B, what's it? If I have a professional who goes through and does it, and then like their name is on it, if something ends up wrong, then what's it? I'm not immediately getting hit with like criminal fines. They're just gonna be like, hey, this was wrong, pay it. And since I didn't do it, like that person is the one at fault, not me. It's worth it. For the time spent and the legal barrier on my taxes, it's worth it. Especially self-employment taxes. Fucking out of control, ridiculously overcomplicated. Compared to even just the normal kind. Ugh. Sole proprietor taxes, let me tell you. They're a nightmare. We talking taxes? We're in my wheelhouse now? Yeah. I have like 3 sole proprietor forms that I have to do every year. And 2, no, now only 1 capital gains form. Capital gains is a whole bitch too. My capital gains this year is gonna suck. That's gonna not be fun at all. Drives Uber, so she gets hit by taxes pretty hard. Yeah, self-employment taxes are fucking brutal. It took me, you know, doing my own for like 2-3 years before I just said, yeah, I'm paying someone to do these. No, not ill-gotten gains, legitimately acquired capital gains. I'd be writing off a new computer every year. I mean, shit. I don't know if I could every year. I was getting all my wife and my paperwork together this morning. I think I'm still waiting on a document from Twitch. I don't think they sent me mine yet. Legitimately gotten after rigorous laundering? Exactly. Exactly. See, someone gets it. Like all her gas, her car maintenance and such. That would be so nice. Being able to write off like maintenance on your car would actually be awesome. Maybe I should just drive enough DoorDash to hit like, what is it? Like $600 a year is the threshold that like once you pass that amount, you have to start filing it. Isn't it 600 in a year, I think? I think. That sounds right. Maybe I just go drive enough Uber to hit that threshold to where it's part of my taxes and then write off my car maintenance. Spread out throughout the year, obviously, so that it is legitimately needed maintenance for my Uber business. I could do that. I'd itemize a certain amount of square footage of my apartment and utilities. You can still do that. I do that. You can still do, like, the room that my setup is in. You can, you know, do all the math of, like, you know, the square footage of this room is this much of my apartment. Therefore, you know, this much of my rent can be written off on my taxes every month. You can still do that. Oops. Can I find where exactly this ink ribbon is? There we go. But yeah, you can still do that. I still do that. I used to get thousands back doing that. I never get money back from my write-offs because I'm never spending more than I'm making over the course of the whole year. But, what's it? It gets taken off of the amount that you owe. So it still helps a lot. I saw a little bit of the discussion about Leon in the new demo, but I'm not watching the new demo, so I can't speak on it. I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna watch it. That means you gotta spend more. Yeah. I'm good. There's no way I can run past these hunters, right?
Ow!
Pretty much, actually. I'll take that. One little scratch. I can live with that. Let's go. I want that Leon watch so bad. Bro, so do I. I was talking about wanting it, but not wanting to spend the $2,000 on it. What is it, like $2,200 or something for that watch? And then someone in chat was like, you could write it off on your taxes. I thought about it. Because I hadn't thought about that before. But then someone said that and I was like, maybe. It's overpriced is what it is. It's really not, considering that it is like a legit watch. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize what watches cost. Like, legitimate watches. I always think about getting into them. But then, like, they're just so expensive. One of my best friends has gotten really into them lately, and he's tempting me, man. He's always got some fancy watch. Finally got, like, a comfy full-time job with his degree and everything. And he's been getting into the watches thing, and I'm just like, you're spending too much money on these, but they're kind of cool. I'm like, you are spending way more than you should on these, but some of them are pretty sweet. I can't lie. When the last animated movie came out, there was Seiko Collabs one? I didn't see those. With Death Island? Granted, I really didn't keep up with much of anything for Death Island, but... Just learned what I made last year from my one job? What do you mean you just learned? You're telling this to the guy who keeps a fucking spreadsheet for all of his finances that he updates daily. What do you mean you just learned how much you made in the last year from your job? You're right. I never know exactly what I make in a year. Oh, I can't read these things. What do you guys mean? I'm too finance pilled for this. You can't be saying these things to me. Does chat think I made at my one job last year? Which one? If I'm remembering right, Hot Sauce has 2. I have 2, both restaurant. Restaurant for a whole year. Tips? Question mark? Tips included? Full time? Oh, the second one I picked up in like middle. Okay, so the one you worked the whole year. No tips. Full time. What do you mean, 40 hours a week? Debatable. Okay, debatable. I'm gonna assume it's like 35 hours a week inconsistently.
Playtime is over.
30, 35
You
inconsistently.
and your friends no longer amuse me.
Restaurant work in the big 25.
Nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Hold on, I'm using my brain here. I'm using it a lot. Hold on, I'm almost there. Billy! 27,000. It's probably an overestimate, given the whole "it's complicated, inconsistent hours" thing. But I can only estimate off of what I get. That's way over. 21, 15. Those are very inconsistent hours. Very inconsistent. More than I was thinking inconsistent. To be fair, I did, like, I caught myself doing it in the middle, but I was already too far in. I did kind of assume consistent hours. Is it this one? Yeah. You also didn't ask wage? I didn't, I estimated. What's the wage? Assume minimum wage? Well, minimum wage changes from state to state. 13? That's another thing. Yeah, I estimated too much. I guessed like 17. Not in Indiana, it doesn't? What do you mean not in Indiana, it doesn't? And 17 was a... The 17 guess came from my sister working in a restaurant a couple years ago, and I knew that she made 17 an hour. But that was in Minnesota, which is a high-cost, high-wage state. So 17 was an awful number to go with. I was like, oh, she worked in a restaurant. It was 17. I've never worked in a restaurant. Weirdly. Guess mine will get impressed if you get close. Okay. I know what Ryan does. It's IT in a school. In New York. High wage state. Full-time for many years. 17 is a lot for most people. Yeah, here in Minnesota, 17 doesn't get you very far, but it's because wages and costs are so relative to where you are, you know? That's like 80K. No, but he's been doing it for a long time, and New York is a very high-wage state. So... it's way above the average. It's not our minimum wage. That's just what she made at a restaurant. 17 isn't half bad. Doesn't get you far here. The average one-bed apartment here is like 2K a month. Oh, fuck me. Thank God I have extras. That's high for the Midwest. Yeah, we're the high cost state here. Because we're the nice one, but you know, it's besides the point. Granted, also I'm talking about in the cities. Most of Minnesota is farmland. Like in terms of just the literal land, like most of the land in the state is just empty farmland. But in the city, that's about what it costs. Sorry, Ryan is probably... See, I would guess... like 140. I'm gonna guess 180. I have no idea what New York wages actually look like, so I have to fucking crank it, I feel like, to even get close. That's a good guess. I'll take it. I'll take that's a good guess. Making 26 bucks a day for 8 hours of work. Yeah, it all depends where you live. It's crazy. Super impressed. I just thought about here and then cranked it for New York. I had to fucking turn the dial up in my head. Because New York living prices are like, you see them and you fucking choke on your drink. If you're not from there. Y'all pay way too much for house rent? We do. We do. Definitely. Oh. Pay thousands for paper and cardboard houses is true. I mean, it depends where you are for that too. Because like in Minnesota, the houses are built super well, but it's just because of the conditions here. Like all of our infrastructure and stuff is really fucking good, because if it wasn't, it would be out for like half of the year. Like if we had Texas infrastructure, we would have no power for 7 months of the year. Legitimately. So that really depends where you are too. How much does building your own house cost? Building like a good house? It's gonna cost you a lot. Because you're also gonna have to buy the land that you build on, and that alone can cost way more than you might think just to buy the land. Like just to buy a plot for your home. It's a ton.
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you okay?
Generally speaking, buying an existing home is probably about the same or cheaper.
What could have
You will
done
own no
this?
property and be happy.
They must have
Yeah.
been used as test subjects in Marcus's research.
The, what's it?
He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
I was just telling False about this the other day.
Billy?
Like, the way that things are here, if you don't take your finances very seriously and live, like, well below your means for a good number of years, you will genuinely long-term end up with little to nothing. Like, if you want to get to the point where you're properly comfortable, you have to like live well below your means and spend and invest for years and years to like build up a base. And I believe it's Warren Buffett who has a quote where he said, like, I think it is Warren Buffett. I can't remember if it is. But the quote is like, the first 100K is a bitch, but you gotta do it. And it's literally just saying that saving / investing your first $100,000 of wealth is going to fucking suck. But you kind of have to do it. Because once you do, like genuinely, that money just existing and being placed into the right places, investments, whatever, like high yield savings, whatnot, that money alone will start to generate you more money than like working your job will. You just have to go through the very painful process of actually grinding it out and putting it all away while not spending it on anything that you don't absolutely need. I think that's Warren Buffett. If not, then I'm forgetting who. That sounds right in my head. You did it again. I did it again. I always do it. It was Dr. Dre? You're fucking kidding me. It was not Dr. Dre. You're shitposting. You have to be. I don't believe you. It was Dr. Dre. Yeah, that is right. My brain short-circuited for a second there. I just declined a free month of Game Pass. Do I have mental disease? No. I mean... Wait, no, I don't want to rotate it yet, do I? Charlie Munger... That's right. Thank you. Who also is a very good, what's it? Voice to listen to on finance stuff. The first million is the hardest, so start with the second, Arnold Schwarzenegger. The first million is the hard one. Just go straight to the second million. Easy. I love that guy. Some of his quotes fucking kill me. My favorite Arnold quote is that one interview of his where he's smoking a cigar while doing the interview, and he's like, "You know why I smoke cigars?" Interviewer's like, "Why? Why do you smoke cigars?" And he just goes, "Because I'm a stud. And because I like it, so I do it." That guy kills me sometimes. I was like, you're expecting this crazy answer, and then he's just like, "Because I want to. So I do." There's a good reason for it. It is. Because I'm a stud. I love that guy so much. Focusing on 1 million is defeating. Once you're there, it doesn't feel all that accomplished for some reason.
Come on.
I feel like that's anything that ends up taking like years of work to build or like get to, though. It's always the case where like you end up finally getting there, and then immediately your brain, like, instead of being like, "Oh my god, I did it," you're just kind of like, "Okay, next step, next milestone, whatever," right? Like, once you're so into the groove of working at it that you actually manage to get there, you don't even take a second to appreciate it. You just go right to the next one. I feel like that's any major goal that I've ever had. Like, as soon as you hit it, It doesn't even really feel that great. You just go right to the next one. Me with over 100 in my savings. Yeah, I did it. 100 is... You need 100 to get 200. You need 200 to get 300, you know? 100 is good. Chat, get a high yield savings. I seriously, what's it? I got a high yield savings like a year and a half ago, finally. And it is one of those things where once you do it, it really is like, oh my fucking God, why did I not do this before? Like, you don't even have to do anything with it. The bank just gives you way more interest for letting them hold on to your savings for you. And everyone for years told me to get one. Like, everyone always talks about it, and I was just like, yeah, I'll get to it at some point. I'll end up having one down the road. And then once you get it, it's like the most eye-opening, oh my God. It's no effort aside from just not spending the money. Like, you don't even have to do anything. The money just starts making money. Jesus Christ, Billy. Thank you for tanking.
You stay here.
Okay.
I can't even afford to die right now. It'd be like that, man. Should I finally use Microsoft Edge? My new PC is really pushing it. Microsoft Edge genuinely is pretty good nowadays. I don't use it. And honestly, it's not because of any good reason. It's just because I have years and years of like Microsoft Edge's shit burned into my brain. But on paper, Microsoft Edge is good now. Like, there's really very little wrong with it at this point. I thought there were green herbs up here. Yeah, Internet Explorer. Just made good financial decisions. Yeah. I'm finally starting to get to the point where like it's moving a little faster. Like, it fucking sucks. It took, like...
Come on!
Okay.
How old am I? Almost 24. Like, 6 years of being very diligent with savings and such. Oh! Saw that coming. What is the hardest boss fight in the Resident Evil franchise? Billy! What? How did he not get through the door? Okay. Well, at least he's still fine. Okay, where's that grenade launcher, actually? Inferno Nemi from the remake? Oh. That would be it, probably.
Come on!
Okay.
Honestly, probably every boss fight from Inferno in RE3 Remake. Like, that difficulty is entirely designed around, what's it? Just being, like, the most absurdly difficult survival horror experience that the franchise offers. final nemesis on Inferno is just stun lock. Exactly. That difficulty is absurd. Intentionally so. Like, it is designed to be absurd. Where did I leave that grenade launcher? Where is it, actually? In the lab? Okay. I refuse to play Inferno ever again. I earned that platinum. I was gonna say, it's kind of hard to choose because most RE bosses aren't, like, crazy difficult, but that's a good answer. The final nemesis fight on Inferno is probably the hardest. Should we listen to finance-focused social media creators? Depends. Because, like, even the thing with people who talk finance on the internet is, like, they're not always going to align with your goals.
Beg for the peg, chat.
Probably better to go the other way. Can I go the other way? I'm gonna use a magnum shot. I'm gonna use a magnum shot to get past this hunter. Until he started pushing his own app and course bullshit. Yeah. Oh, there's magnum ammo here. I didn't realize. It's gonna be like one bullet, isn't it? Really? There's 8 magnum shots there? I was gonna say, the magnum should one-shot hunters, if memory serves. I'm glad I was right. Oh, I was just about to say, no herbs here is crazy. Pick and choose what works? Not so much even that you should pick and choose what works, but like, I guess getting advice from people who are financially minded, even if it is just like social media creators, is never a bad thing as long as you have enough of like a head on your shoulders to know what advice will be good for you and what advice won't be. If that makes, like, that might sound a little weird, but I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Because, like, not everything works for everyone, you know? Like, you kind of have to know what's going to work for you and what's not. Just buy Bored Ape NFTs to the moon. You know, Chad, I think he might be onto something. He might be cooking right now. Just buy the monkey NFTs. Favorite Divinity statue theme? Probably 3 or 5. Really, they're all good. Like, it's hard to choose. And I feel like even for like 3, it's almost more out of nostalgia than it is like that one specifically being the best song. It's like when I say that that my favorite save room theme in RE is OG2. And I always say that, but then I always add, like, it's probably just as much my nostalgia for OG2 talking as it is, like, the song itself being good. It's like an equal mix, honestly. great idea, even the best idea. The best idea? Just buy Pokemon cards. Chole coin. Sell your thumbnail picture as an NFT. The NFT thing is over. The NFT thing is behind us, I think. Oh, oh, fuck! I forgot you're here. Jesus Christ, I forgot. Square Enix disagrees. Square Enix does disagree. They seem to think it's still going. That's true. And Ubisoft, apparently. Although, I feel like they're starting to finally back off of it. But Ubi was all in on that NFT shit. They were really going hard on it. Can't believe I left my grenade launcher all the way back here. Konami sold a bunch. I don't know if I ever saw the Konami ones. Ubi's circling the drain right now. It's crazy. Ubi will probably, like, long term, I think they'll be perfectly fine. What I said before is, like, even if Ubi has some really dark years where they struggle a lot, worst comes to worst, they can sell, like, 2 of their IPs and be fine for years to come again. Because Ubisoft has so many crazy IPs that are worth ungodly amounts of money. Just all of them have been mismanaged under Ubisoft's leadership. But, like, you know, if someone else wants to come in and purchase, like, the Assassin's Creed IP, I mean, are you shitting me? That's gonna be so much money. Rayman is great, but it's probably not worth as much. The Tom Clancy games, like Rainbow, Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell, they have all of those. Those are all separate intellectual properties as well. They have Watch Dogs, which again, never really went too far under their leadership, but there's someone out there who will want to buy that. There's someone out there who will want that. And who might make a really kick-ass Watch Dogs game. Far Cry, I can't believe I didn't say Far Cry. Like, even if Ubisoft really struggles in the next few years, they're gonna survive. Just because all they have to do is sell off the rights to a couple of those huge ones, and they're golden. Tom Clancy over Dan Clancy. Look, I'm not shy about my feelings on Dan Clancy, all right? I'm not. I really have not been. Now, where did I leave those acid rounds? The next thing that I have to go find. Who's Dan Clancy? CEO of Twitch. Well, current CEO of Twitch. Who I think has been an absolute disaster. Billy, do you have room? You do. Oh, and you have my acid rounds. Wait, hold on. I mean, give that to Billy, to be honest. Let Billy fight the hunter. I'm gonna grab the Magnum ammo, too. Are there more leechmen throughout this area? I don't believe there are. Classic Ubi series zombie. Bro, that's a good one to bring up. Not even because it's like a crazy big IP, but that game has such a like cult fan base surrounding it. They never made a sequel. What? Like, what? It was a solid-ass zombie game. It was never my favorite zombie game. Came out around the time that we got some of the best zombie games, so it kind of just got buried beneath them. That was a really good one. They did, though? Did they? I know they did the port of zombie to, you know, stuff other than the Wii U. Or sorry, the port of Zombie U to things other than the Wii U. The first one was 1986? Okay. You mean the Wii U game? Yes! The Wii U zombie game. Like, Ubisoft owns that. Never did anything with it. Oh, he also got back up. There's a get good sound now. Nice. Yeah, we've had the get good. Talking about Zombie U? Yeah. Why'd they never make Zombie U 2 featuring Bono? Could have been huge. Could have been a smash hit. Bad joke? Great joke. Get the fuck out of here. Bad joke. I want Bono in my zombie game. I want playable Bono. I bet he would be the most gloriously terrible voice actor. Like, you know when a celebrity gets a voice acting role in a game and they are just the worst? Like the absolute worst? I bet Bono would be one of those. It's always hilarious. I would love it. I would love it. Okay, there are... I can combine them here, actually. Oh, there's a first aid spray here. Holy shit. I'm gonna grab that. I might need to just carry an insane surplus of healing items for, like, the final stretch, so... You mean the lead singer of U2? Exactly, yes. Wonder what's happening with State of Decay 2, or 3. 3. I wonder as well. That's been in development for forever. I'm so glad I didn't see the new Silent Hill movie after I heard what happens. I never planned on seeing it, personally. Because, like, no matter what anyone on Silent Hill Twitter was saying, there was no way in hell that I was going to be convinced that a film adaptation of Silent Hill 2, after how the first Silent Hill movie went, was going to be good. Like, there was no convincing me. And I've seen a couple clips. One of them featuring James flying during his final fight with Mary, who has now been turned into, like, this crazy, bald, floating moth creature thing. And I'm just like, yep. Who could have seen that coming? Shit. Well, at least that burns one of the heals. They did an adaptation of Silent Hill 3? How did I miss that? What? When did that happen?
I'll check it out.
Roger.
The ending is like the worst thing imaginable that you could do to Silent Hill 2. Yeah, from what I saw, it looked awful. 2012 Silent Hill Revelations. I never knew that that was a thing. Like, this is the first I've heard of it. Genuinely. Y'all seen the video of someone putting a horse PNG on Destiny 2 PvP and saying it's high guard? I did. I sent it to False this morning. It's so funny. Get stun locked, bitch.
Now is not the time.
Billy boss fight. Fucker.
I work for the CIA. Or the FBI, or one of those.
That's the new one. I forgot. I was like, I thought there was more to that. After she just said I work for the CIA, but then it was so long of a pause that I was like, no, I guess not. And then she said, or the FBI. One of those. Yeah, that was a good one. Saw yesterday that the post-processing setting in Highguard changes your output resolution for some reason. I saw, the craziest thing that I saw is that if you plug in a controller mid-game, like if you start playing the game on PC, on mouse and keyboard, you move around a little bit and then you plug in a controller, your FOV gets wider. Because they gave, for whatever reason, they hard-coded that playing on a controller widens your FOV. Like, from, like, on top of whatever you have it set to, just if you connect a controller and play on it, your FOV increases, like, mid-game. It literally zooms out when you plug in a controller. There's just so much with this game that is like, what the fuck happened? Jeff really knows how to pick 'em. Funniest game of the decade. It's so goofy. Really puts the high in Highguard. It is just so weirdly, unintentionally hilarious, this game. I love it. I haven't played it. But the Destiny meme was my favorite one so far. The Destiny gameplay with a horse PNG stuck on the top of it that just says Highguard at the top. That shit killed me when I saw it this morning. Apparently Highguard was supposed to be shadow dropped, but Jeff talked them out of it. I did not hear that. What I did hear, and this got like all sorts of like, or sorry, what am I trying to say? Lost in translation, where like a lot of people were saying different variations of this that ended up not being entirely true. But apparently Highguard did pay for a slot at the Game Awards, but they did not pay extra for the finale slot, nor did they ask Jeff for like the crazy glaze right at the end. That was just Jeff. He just gave that to them because he had so much belief in this product. Which, looking at it now, is crazy. He's a mad lad. Is this the door that you have to unlock from this side? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where's my TTS?
That's any video game adaptation. Look no further than Paul Anderson Resident Evil films with no I can act for shit Jolovich.
Did Kronk just have a stroke at the end? The Kronk voice is the best one. I remember people telling me to go back to the other voices we were using before when I changed it. This voice is the best one just because it doesn't work half the time and says goofy shit like that. But yeah, I think generally the issue with video game adaptations is just that the whole thing that makes video games so uniquely personal is the fact that you play them. And a lot of games, the best games, when it comes to their stories, take that stuff into account when writing the narrative. This is a very awkward spot for Billy to be. Oh wait, no, this is the door, right? Oh. See, I thought I had to go by them. Thank you for the 10, Douglas. Sorry, that shit just killed me. I got so distracted by the voice. Yeah, I think just genuinely, you cannot translate the element of like interaction and the impact that that has on a narrative to film. Just flat out, like on principle, I feel like you cannot. Because even some of the better video game adaptations that are out there are the ones that just don't even try to. Like genuine, like recently, the Mario movie was entertaining. I saw it in theaters with the boys. We went and saw the Mario movie. We did.
This way.
Okay.
And like, it was a very fun movie, but they made no genuine effort to like make Mario something more than it was from a narrative standpoint. What Mario movie? The new one. The new one. Not the crazy ass old one. Or what the God, what was the show? The show with the 2 live action guys that was just a fucking fever dream. Someone help me out. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show. That shit is genuinely just bizarre. It's fire. It's great.
You stay here.
Yeah.
I have been skeptical about the Shadow of the Colossus adaptation. Like, I feel like genuinely you have to go into those sort of adaptations realizing that it's going to have to be told differently because they're not playing the game. And like Shadow of the Colossus is one that I feel like they won't be able to do well.
Yeah.
because like the narrative impact of Shadow of the Colossus kind of comes from you playing the game without spoiling, you know, the thing that makes it so memorable from a story standpoint. It really hinges on the fact that you did that, you know? Like, have you seen the Far Cry movie? I've not seen it. I've seen clips of it over the years, but I've never actually watched it. The story works because it's literally all you. Exactly. Like, that one especially I'm skeptical of. Just because of that. Oh yeah, the Sonic movies I haven't seen, but everyone always says that those are really enjoyable too. There was a Far Cry movie. Yeah, it was not good. It's known for being bad. I've seen clips of it. Have you seen the Tekken movies, plural? No, but I want to. Those look gloriously terrible.
You stay here.
Okay.
They kinda are. Yeah, those look so bad.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's an Alone in the Dark movie too. Oh. I don't know of that one. Dead or Alive. Oh my god. Fighting game movies. Mortal
Take my fucking
Kombat.
money, bitch. What the fucking whore you are.
The old, like, was it? Yeah, the 90s Mortal
Someone
Kombat
has
movie.
to touch my balls.
They need to make a Mind's Eye movie. Oh yeah, Street Fighter had some old movies. That one's easy to forget too. The old MK movies were fun, bro. Those were fucking wild. Those were wacky as shit. Not good, but fun. Yeah, those were great. By chat, but on Twitch this time. Goodbye, Hot Sauce. This is... Ooh. No, Billy, run. Billy, run. Remember how Borderlands had a movie? I do. I do remember that. Yours is getting a movie, bro. Why? We don't need a movie for everything. We don't need a movie for every game. They gotta chill out with this, man. Seriously, they gotta chill out with this. Oops. Oh, yeah, did it again. Have you seen the newest MK movie? No, I never bothered to watch it. Oh. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're just ditching the handgun at this point. All we have left, combat-wise, is the final boss, I believe. The Minecraft movie is getting a sequel. At least, I hope that Akiyama is still voicing Steve in the sequel. I pray that Akiyama still voices Steve. Basically now, I'm gonna want to go back and save and grab the Magnum and all the healing items I can carry. Where did I leave the Magnum? Did I ditch it? Yeah, in the boss room. Okay. I thought so. I like the Minecraft movie, like I like the RE1 voice acting. I'm gonna get frogged. I'm gonna get frogged. Or not. Alright. I didn't get frogged. The RNG frogs are really something in this game. You never know when you're gonna get frogged. Keeps you on edge. Yeah, the Doom movie with The Rock. That was definitely something. I'd rather have Billy carry the Magnum. With The Rock? Yeah, the old one from like around the time that Doom 3 came out. No frog. Remember the second Doom movie? Aside from the fact that it came out, no. No, I don't. Actually. I saw it. I did watch it. But, like, aside from just knowing that it exists, I really don't remember it. There's a second Doom movie. See? Not just me. All right, I think the safest way to go about this is going to be to go the rest of the loop around as no, I'll deal. Yeah, I have 9 acid rounds, 6 fire rounds. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna go around so that I don't have to deal with the frog spawns potentially popping up, because there are 2 this way. Even if both pop up, if I just hit them with the acid rounds real quick, I'll still have 7 for the boss, which should be a lot. That should be plenty. And no frog spawn here. You passed 1. How many times did you die? Twice this playthrough? I think we died twice this playthrough. Maybe 3, but I think only 2. Correct. Only 2. Pretty tough, but after playing so much RE0 recently, not as bad as I thought it would be. The beginning was pretty brutal, but that's kind of any, like, really difficult survival horror RE. They're always way harder at the start, like, until you're able to really save up a solid amount of resources and stuff. We do this. If we do this cleanly, easily, you know what that means as well? It means we're done with RE0. Hopefully False is around. She was taking a nap when I started stream. she won't want to miss her favorite RE game. Well, second favorite RE game. Okay, we're gonna go to partner, set her to attack. And honestly, I'm gonna swap the grenade launcher over to her. Just for the damage output. What's her first? Resident Evil 6, of course. What else?
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you?
She has impeccable taste. She does.
Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be. What's going on?
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker, Birkin.
You guys remember that Assassin's Creed movie from maybe like 10-ish years ago?
However, something wondrous happened.
I don't think anyone brought that up yet.
It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on
It was
Umbrella.
weird. It was very
and
weird.
The world will burn in an inferno of hate.
One of my favorite things ever was my dad randomly watching that movie on like TV or something and then being like, have you ever played Assassin's Creed? Watched that movie they did a bit ago and it was really good. It was fascinating. Like all of the holy relics and the assassins and the Templars. It was really cool. And I was like, you have no idea that the games do it so much better than the movie. It's just like, you got no clue, man. Rebecca? Where's Rebecca? Okay, she's with me. Is he there? That answers that. All right, Rebecca, let's switch weapons, actually. Oh, she's technically knocked down right now. Get his ass. Her ass. It's a her. Billy? Oh, Billy's not set to attack. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I never turned his AI to attack. That's awesome. I forgot. For like half of that boss fight, Billy was just fucking standing there, staring it down. Like nothing was wrong. Oh, that was good. Easy clap. I got heals to spare. There's a bunch of ammo and heals in the next room for the final boss, which is the easier one. That's the harder boss. Plus, we get a save point here, too. We're basically done. I doubt this takes more than one try. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Just munch it. There's no more Magnum ammo. I don't think. I can double check real quick that it's not like over here. No, it's not.
Yeah, but like. Alright.
Alright. They're doing another Resident Evil film. It's not confirmed yet, but we've gotten some leaks that they're doing a new animated film that they're gonna announce soon. Why do they give you 3 ink ribbons here? There are a lot of locations in RE0's hard mode where it only gives you 1 ink ribbon. Why do they give you 3 there? At the last typewriter in the game.
Just turn around and there's this big figure just pounding me.
Oh, Zach Kreger's doing a live action one? I didn't hear about that either. How have I not heard about that? Actually, never mind. I have heard about that.
Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster? Shit!
He said he wants it to be its own story, but still set in the game canon. Okay.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
We'll see how that goes.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Fuck. Uh-oh.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
May as well just inventory reload. Dog, am I even doing damage? Like, hello? Does it even feel so much as a tickle? There we go. From the shotgun. Do I not have enough ammo? There we go. Oh, I should have not skipped it, but that's fine. I said I wasn't skipping this time because we're on the last run. All right, here we go. Come over here.
Repeat.
Well. Hey, Queen Leech. Hey.
The self-destruct system
Hey.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Could we not? Could we come over here, maybe?
The self-destruct system
Okay.
has been
Rebecca's fucked, yeah. Am I gonna need my handgun just so that I can distract it?
Resident Evil.
I didn't drop the handgun very far away. I can go get it. Seen that Super's getting a sequel? Yeah. Morrow Arc. Plus probably Granola, considering they titled it Galactic Patrol. Most likely also Granola, but we'll have to see on that. And it's getting a prequel? What, Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball... If you're talking about Beerus, Beerus is gonna be a reanimation of the Battle of Gods arc of Dragon Ball Super. The anime version, not the original movie version. Which, I don't know why they're doing that, but... whatever. I mean, I'll watch it. They said it's gonna be 6 episodes. Like, apparently they're just gonna make it the Battle of Gods arc, but actually well-paced is the intent of it. Which maybe it'll come out good, but what I was saying the other day was like, I don't know why they would reanimate Battle of Gods to make a better paced version when they just have the movie already, and everyone is kind of already like, yeah, if you're gonna watch it, just watch the movie. Don't bother with the anime arc because it's shit. Well, you know what? In case this doesn't work again, they gave me 3 ink ribbons. They did, in fact, give me 3 ink ribbons. I will use them. I will. Oh, I did not mean to go through the door, but okay. Yeah, I don't know why they are bothering with reanimating the anime version into 6 episodes, which will end up being 2 hours length, give or take, when the movie is right there already. And better. But maybe it will be good. I don't know. Maybe Dragon Ball Super Beerus will end up being the best version of that arc. It could be. It's basically going to be like Dragon Ball Super Kai. So maybe it'll be good. We'll have to see. Just my expectations are pretty low for that one. Rebecca is set to attack. She's just not doing it. Holy shit. Rebecca, get her. Oops.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Oh, Billy's still fine? This has been a bit of a shit show. Yeah, they're both gonna need a heal here. But this is also... Oh,
The
okay.
self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Come on, man.
The self-destruct system has been
Get up, Rebecca, go! I need to give Billy this handgun.
immediately. Repeat.
Now I'm not gonna be able to because he's shooting. All right, fine, I give up. Too far away now.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has
There we go, the handoff, finally.
all personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Sweet Jesus, man. It's just targeting Rebecca so hard this run.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
This way. Thank you. Yes, come here. One down. This is actually going to be kind of tight. Just the lack of ammo at the end of a hard run for this boss.
The self-destruct system
This is a little tricky.
all personnel
Rebecca, go around, please. Jesus Christ. Now, don't mind me taking a beating here.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Wah.
Repeat.
Okay. I'm pissed. I thought I could save it just a bit longer. Just a little longer.
Resident Evil
Shit.
0.
All right. Well, I did say that this was the easier part of the boss, but I've never done it with this little ammo, to be fair. I've never struggled with just having enough ammo to get through the fight. This is new for me. Right. Very little heals. I mean, we have 2 full heals per character, which is quite a bit. It's just that, you know, we only have the weapons that we do, so we're getting hit a lot because we can't stun it consistently. Why are you so low trying to speedrun? It's hard mode. Anyway, I need a piss break real quick. And I'm going to fill up my water too. So I'll be back in a minute. Feel free to get up, get a drink, snack, bathroom break yourself, whatever, while I'm up. And when I'm back, we will probably finish the RE0 run. But I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm ready. This leech, where'd my game go? Dies today. I have everything set? Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I don't get the idea of video game adaptations. I don't think most gamers would be interested in them. That's kind of the thing, right? It's like, they're not really for people who have already played the games. They're almost more for people who haven't. Like trying to spread out to a different market. Oh shit. This is a back. Okay. Don't you fool me.
Nanomachine, son.
I will stick my finger in your teeth. Get the!
Let's hope Rebecca doesn't die here.
Nanomachine, son.
What the fuck? Am I having a stroke? What is going on? Rebecca's out entirely already. Billy just aimed. Son of a bitch. Nope. Son of a... Okay. Comes the fun part. Oh, I can just snatch it from her there. See, I thought it was gonna be forbidden. This way. We are going this way. Come on. One down. I thought since she was doing that I wouldn't be able to get the pistol from her, which is why I was scrambling for it sooner. She's gonna need, oh, she is gonna need that heal. Oh, I got out. That's two. It's gonna be close. Down to the handgun. Come get it. Come on, over here. Yep, over here. 3. This is fucking hard on hard mode. Who would have thought? Four. Hold on. You know what that means, chat? It's time. Everyone say the line. Everyone say the line. It's the last time. What's the line? The Billy line.
Billy!
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this!
So stupid. The final time. Cinema. It's done.
Billy!
Rebecca, hurry!
RE0 100% was not bad at all. I thought it was going to be so much worse. It really was. I mean, it was harder than Remake, but not by a lot. I was expecting it to be way harder than Remake.
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about.
Leech Hunter did some heavy lifting. It's true. RE8 100% gonna be hard as fuck playing with one hand.
I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Why would you be playing with one hand?
Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now.
He doesn't
Thank
like
you,
Lady D.
Rebecca.
It's known. Did you get banned for streaming that on YouTube or Twitch? I think on Twitch I probably would. YouTube wouldn't care. Shame he didn't drop her off a cliff like Heihachi. Resident Evil 0. It was a good one. Good 100%. Honestly. Like that, just one story playthrough of RE0. It's definitely the weakest of like the classic era, but doing all the extra challenges and stuff was really fun. Like, really fun. Don't leave me, RE0. Especially with where we're going now. You guys really... Even those of you who aren't big on RE0, you're going to be wishing it came back. You're going to be wishing it came back. Although, if you're not the one playing Dead Aim... It's hilarious. Dead Aim isn't that bad. It kind of is. Dead Aim is one of the most overrated games in the series for sure. Like, it's not that bad. But it's like a 5 out of 10. Only need to play it twice. Yeah, hold on. I already looked into Dead Aim's unlockables. There are 4 unlockables. Hold on. Here it is. I was like, I saved it on my phone so I could go back to it quickly on stream. The interesting thing The interesting thing is that one of those unlockables actually can only be done on easy mode. So, get this, chat. For the sake of 100%, I think it would be best to play Dead Aim the first time on easy. Just in the interest of, like, ramping up as we go. Because the first unlockable in the game can only be achieved on easy. And I don't want to, like, accidentally get a later one from a normal playthrough first. So, I think we're going to start out on easy, actually. As much as I normally would be so against it, this is just one of those weird cases where, like, the unlockable isn't from easy difficulty or above. It's only achievable on easy for some reason. And it's the least exciting of the unlockables as well. So, like, content-wise, I want to start there. I'm going to be playing with a controller or mouse? Controller. And basically all of the unlockables in this game are just from getting like a good rank on the various difficulties. But we'll get there as we get there. I say start on easy. Yeah. A rail shooter with a controller? It's not a rail shooter. It's Survivor 4. Survivor 3 was a Dino Crisis tie-in. Spin-off? Spin-off is the better word. Dead Aim is Survivor 4. In Japan, it is called Gun Survivor 4. In the US, it's called Dead Aim. I think it's called, like, Gun Survivor 4 Heroes Never Die, if I'm correct, in Japan. But in the US, it's Resident Evil Dead Aim. It is the last of the Survivor games. Let's go, Survivor is back. It is back. And it's developed by Cavia. I forget how to say it. Who were the creators of the Drakengard and Nier games. So, their weird one-time involvement with the Resident Evil franchise. Koji Oda. But does Dead Aim have Spider-Lore sequel? I fucking hope not. It's called Gun Survivor 4 Biohazard Heroes Never Die. Thank you. There's my last achievement. I got an A rank? Shit, I'll take it. For my first ever hard mode run of RE0 where I felt like I struggled. A rank. Pretty good, I guess. I got the submachine gun again on my hard mode file. Let's go. I wasn't even trying for it. We'll take it. We'll take it. No wonder I like Dead Aim. Yeah, I think they were developing Drakengard 2 and Dead Aim at the same time. If my timeline is correct, I think they were developing those two, like, on top of each other. Show us the sweet Steam achievements list. You guys want to see? You guys want to see? Here. I got you. I'll do you one better. Hold on. Instead of just showing you the achievements, I'm going to go to my completionist showcase here on Steam. I wear my Reverse with a badge of honor only because the game is shut down, but I think, honestly, I would rather keep Cuphead and replace Reverse. As sad as it might make me. With Resident Evil 0. Perfect game on Steam. I could get a second completionist showcase. You can get more than one and just have them stack on top of each other. But there it is. Put it in the showcase right there. Boom. And then also, let me get my tier list out. If you haven't been here while we've been doing this one, prepare for a jump scare, first of all. But second, well, let me jump scare you with this tier list first, and then I'll explain. I want to, yeah, zoom it one more time. There we go. Perfect. This tier list is not, I repeat, it is not for just the quality of the game itself. It is for how good of a 100% the game is. Hence why you see like Survivor above RE3 and other crazy shit. It is the quality of just the 100% process that I'm rating here. RE0, honestly, all right. I know what I'm doing. I'm just like, am I really doing that? Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to bump RE1 down to A because Remake and 0 have been so exceptional. I think RE1 was so simple by comparison that it has to go down to A. These are great 100%. Right back to back, these are great. I think that was an S tier 100%, to be honest. Posted in the RE Reddit with no context. That's what I'm saying, is I kind of want to post this without context when it's done and just see the fucking subreddit light on fire. This would be a war zone of a tier list. I'm happy with this. Genuine. The 100% was so good. The Leech Hunter, all the challenges and shit. The hard mode actually being really hard at the end. Like, it was just a good 100%. Genuinely, it was really good. Yeah, RE1, I think, gets bumped down just because it was literally playing through the game as both characters and then a speed run, and that was it. It was just so simple compared to, honestly, pretty much everything that came after it, but especially these. We starting Dead Aim? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Hold on a minute. Hey, False, you're here. Can you change my Twitch category, please? Thank you. I just saw False a second ago. Okay. Let me change my controller as well. I should, since this isn't going to be like Remake and 0 where the Steam input is fucked on PlayStation, I would rather play on a PlayStation controller. It's my preferred weapon of choice. My preferred weapon of choice. I meant what I said. What's Dead Aim? Well, you're in for a treat on this one. The successor to the Survivor series, of course. Oh yeah, there she is. In all her glory. You guys ready for this one? The abrupt cutoff. All right. Give the options a quick check. I guess there's not a whole lot to do there, is it? Or is there? Vibration. Why not? Movie caption on. Definitely. I'm glad I did check. Okay. It's dead aim time. If you weren't here a few minutes ago, the first unlockable for the game, thank you, False. She finally got it. She figured it out. The first unlockable for the game is only achievable on easy. So we're going to do the story playthrough on easy, just because I don't want to accidentally unlock later stuff. I just woke up. Perfect timing. Establishing a kingdom where beauty has absolute authority is the dream, which I must make a reality. Morpheus D. Duval. And
Raccoon City, a Midwestern town in the United States, was destroyed when a substance known as the T-virus leaked throughout the town. However, Umbrella, the corporation developing the virus, refused to abort the project. And once again, the threat of biological terror was thrust upon the world. A large amount of T-virus was stolen 3 days ago when a terrorist group hit an Umbrella lab in France. Yesterday, one of Umbrella's cruisers was hijacked and contaminated with the same virus.
Something that Dead Aim is notorious for is that the subtitles don't match the spoken dialogue. Because the voice actors apparently went off script and improv'd a ton during the recordings. But the subtitles are just the actual written script of the game. So they don't match, like, a lot. There's a lot of mismatching.
Why you American spies choose to use such ugly guns is still a mystery to me.
Morpheus.
Like on Netflix? Way worse. Way worse.
Think that cheap cologne you're wearing is going to your head. What do you plan to do with the T-virus?
I'm afraid that's all the playtime we have for today. You die. Now.
I'm now inside. No longer outside. The aspect ratio is less than 4:3. Don't ask me. Am I supposed to have a shotgun? I don't think so. I said new game. Oh, I think on easy you start out with it. That could be true. How did the controls work in this again? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. A little weird. Okay. Same goes for OG4. Alright, well, I have a shotgun then. I was also... Sorry, I was gonna... Nope. Okay. I'm gonna double check. I'm like... Is it? No, it's just like that. Alright. The aspect ratio is just like that. Good to know. I had to double check. I probably did the same thing when I recorded it too. It's just a little less than 4x3. Oh, don't mind if I do. Handgun ammo. Green herb. Without the H. Fuckers. Oh. Oh. Game looks pretty good. This is a... What year did this come out? Someone in chat help me. PS2 game. But what year? Don't throw me a bone on this one. Cannot open that door. Oh. Hello. I can't look up or down. 2003. 2003 PS2 game. February 2003. What is that? Upper Decks map? It's still holding something. It? First class key. Oh no! Zombie. Oh shit. I think she's down for good. So I have a map, right? Oh, okay. I was like, that's not a very helpful map. Y'all ever play Silent Hill before? Shit, wrong button. There we go. It's weird. The circle button is also select in the menus. It's just both circle and X are select for the menus. You have to actually navigate to the back button instead of just having like a universal back button. What's in here? Herb. Are the herbs in a separate inventory from ammo in this game? Oh yeah, keys and healing items are in their own. Okay. Never mind, you can hit the pause button again to just close everything. That is good to know. I figured I'd have to experiment with it. I found it. And then, was it this door that I haven't been through? No. It's the other one over on my right. Oh god. I'm just gonna slip right by you there. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, no, I've been in here. Okay, never mind. I've been in all the rooms then. Did a Resi game come out in 2006? Umbrella Chronicles, I think, was 06? Get fucked. That's the key door. Does this have tank controls? Yes. For the moving around. Shit. Ah! He's not messing with me. I won't mess with him. Well, that was 07? So no. Because I think Umbrella Chronicles is the next game after RE4, so no. If I remember right, it goes RE4, then Umbrella Chronicles. That sounds right, definitely. Yes, key card. Oh my god. Shit. It's a little overly sensitive on the controller, but it's fine. I will adapt. He does have something. Herbal medicine. Dead Aim, both Outbreak games. RE4 Umbrella Chronicles. Okay, so I have it right in my head then. Can you strafe? No. What is this button for? Wait. Yes. If you use this stance and then hold an additional button, you can strafe. Not very practical though, I'll probably never use it. Where the fuck did you go? Oh my god. That's closed. Oh wait, that is actually a document. There's one that sticks out. Emergency fax from Paris branch. International initial. Sales division. Roberto. Today, 3 T-virus samples have been stolen from this Paris lab. Our prime suspect is Morpheus D. Duval, who belonged to the R&D division of headquarters. His motivation appears to be based upon retaliation against our company. Therefore, we are sending out this general warning to all divisions. Anyone who obtains any information regarding this matter should contact headquarters immediately. Regards, Umbrella Corporation, Paris. Why'd he go flying? The sheer force of my 9mm sent him flying against the wall while his organs went everywhere. You heard what Joe Biden said. Did he just drop ammo? He did. I'll take it. Why'd you say Roberto like that? I don't know. Just because it didn't have a last name, they just had him on the email as Roberto. Shit. Where's their lungs? Outside the body now. I understood that reference. Good. Oh man. Alright, let me try over here. Shit. This the buttons. What do you think about Dead Aim? Like, really? I'm not very big on it. Like, it's not awful, but it's definitely not my favorite Resi. It's the best of the Survivor games, at least. Okay, all of these are locked? What the fuck is open then? Oh shit, okay, no. We do this. VIP room is, or sorry, that area is locked on both sides over there. Oops. I can try up here. Now, I see a lot of other people in the Resi community say that, like, all the Survivor games are super underrated gems. Granted, I didn't play any of them growing up, and I know that a lot of people did, which is probably, part of what influences that. But I'm not one of those people who will tell you that the Survivor games are underrated gems in the series. I'm just gonna, yeah. Go right by you guys. Oh, this has a key card on the door. Okay, I never saw it. Or a card reader. You know what I mean. They must be on something. It's a lot of the creators in the community, too.
$5 billion.
Yes. We have until midnight tomorrow. Retrieve the virus from the Morpheus.
Oh.
Wait, you saved me earlier. You're Chinese security bureau, huh? Looks like we're in the same business.
Why'd you assume she's Chinese?
Same business doesn't mean same side, Bruce McGivern.
You already know my name. That makes sense since you're blackmailing both of our companies. What's your name? If cooperation is too much to ask for on our first date, might I suggest we simply stay out of each other's way?
Phone, that's my name. And I don't date freshmen. If you really want to help, then go home.
Can I have my gun? Oh, thank you. Fasty. This is your first playthrough? No. No, I've played this one before. Oh, I didn't even have to go grab it. Electronic lock. Also electronic lock, and that's where I came from. Right. Electronic lock. Handgun ammo. There we go. Before doing this retrospective, what had you not played? Most of the spin-offs. I had played everything mainline prior. The Revelations games I had played. None of the Survivor games, including this. I hadn't played any of those. Trying to think. Hadn't played the Outbreak games. I hadn't played the Chronicles games. Flammable. Oh my god, why are you so fast? Oh. Oh. Fucking hell. That controller aim. Okay, I might need to turn the sensitivity down. Earlier, I was like, oh, I'll just adjust, but no, I can't. I need to turn it. Oh, I can't. Oh, aim adjustment? Oh, that must be for the gun con. Okay, I can't turn the sensitivity down. There's no option for it. Pulp Fiction aim. Fucking shit. It's so oversensitive. Ah! Bitches. Are you liking it so far? I've played it. Even if I played it for the first time for the retrospective is basically over at this point. Ooh. Yoink. Oh. Why did my camera flip around? Why did I quick turn? I ran straight forward and ended up flipped around. Regular report number 1162. To Headquarters International Investigation Department. This will be my final report on Morpheus for a while, since it appears that he is starting to suspect something. Until further notice from me, please refrain from contacting me, so that I can devote myself to doing my regular job as his aide. After robbing the lab in Paris, Morpheus appears to be preparing to board the cruiser, in quotes, to auction the items. His obsession with the beauty keeps escalating, and just recently he has undergone plastic surgery to retain his youthful looks. He often says questionable phrases like, "I will eliminate the ugly things in the world and create my kingdom filled with beauty." We need to take action against him before it becomes too late, since he's currently in negotiations with several countries, including the United States. PT. Who is PT? Silent Hills? Kojima? Who can say? Bro's taking the Korean skincare routine way too seriously. I hear something. What the fuck is that? Where did you guys come from? Is there... Oh. Putting my gun down and then aiming again reloads. Oh, R2. I took a guess and it worked. R2 reloads. R1 is the fire button. Because I know someone is going to be like, R2 is not the shoot button? R1 is the shoot button. Silence or handgun? Is good for avoiding detection when attacking. Bioweapons. Good for avoiding detection in Resident Evil. Yeah, it's probably... I can throw away some handgun ammo. I have a ton. Are you playing it on? I'm on a DualShock 4 controller, baby. My weapon of choice as a gamer. Oh shit! Yeah. Pew! My silent handgun. Never heard it coming. He sees a piece of cane. Oh. Don't mind if I do. I don't think there's a limit on healing items in this game. There's a limit on ammo. It is nice that when you pick up like a higher grade ammo, it just gives you the option to drop handgun ammo like automatically to pick it up. I didn't realize I was so stacked with shotgun shells. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, I have so many heals. What does herbal medicine do? Is it a heal over time? Its effects last a short while? Fill up the handgun ammo. I remember that being part of the save rooms in this game. What in the Super Mario underwater music? This is the save room theme for Dead Aim. I like it, but it's very different, right? Oh, I closed the lid on my water. It is hilariously kind of like a Mario underwater level. Like, I hear it. There we go. Anything in this hallway? Since I've already been through the other one that got over here. Oh. Silent. Silent. I have avoided detection. Is that a document? Oh no. ID card. Hey, you're not supposed to know where I am. I have a silenced handgun. Good for avoiding detection. Okay, you're not supposed to know. You stay back. That's the rules. You're breaking the rules. I don't think this game will be many streams. I would expect it'll take like a handful of streams, but it's not going to be very long. The game, for like a first playthrough, taking it slow, I remember being roughly 4 hours, though my memory could be wrong. I think it was about 4 hours on like a slow playthrough, like being super thorough, checking everything. And we're probably gonna need like 5 playthroughs, question mark, for the 100%. That would be my guess. Oops, I did not mean to change my handgun. I'm using the silent handgun. Pew, 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 pew. How many streams can you fit in one hand? 6. Probably. Electronic lock. But I have this ID card. Bitches. Wonder if you could manage 7. Maybe if I'm really trying to. I would say I could fit about 6 or 7 streams in my hand. You guys aren't supposed to know. I fired a silent handgun. Shit. I'm just trying to time it with the wobble. It's honestly easiest. Damn, is there an unlocked door in this hallway? Holy shit. Like a single one, maybe? Oh. Ooh. Is there a quick turn in this game? I could have sworn there was a quick turn. Maybe not. there was, though. No, there's not. Ah! He got me! He got me! No. Double tap down? Oh, okay. There is a quick turn. I thought so. I thought I remembered there being one. That makes sense. Actually, I should probably... But then having your locomotion described as wobbling, I mean, that's what they're doing. You've seen them. I'm making my way back to the save room. I know what time it is. Everyone always is like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. But I do know. I always know. Oh yeah, it is these doors that go to the save room. It's the only one we have right now. He always knows except when he doesn't. Exactly. Precisely. It's a solid enough game. As a slight distraction from the normal sort of Resi stuff for a few streams. Should be enjoyable, I think. We'll see how it ends up getting rated at the end, I guess. But it is about that time. And I gotta go get back to video work. Bruce should be in RE9. Bro, imagine, end of the game, Bruce appears out of nowhere to bail out Leon in a desperate moment. Could you imagine? It would be hype as fuck. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff. Like Twitter. My brain just malfunctioned. We're doing other stuff like Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Yakuza. All sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like on the YouTube side before you go. It helps out with algorithm and all that. So I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything else outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube, or if you're on Twitch, they can be found in the channel description or channel page or the chat commands, things like that. They're all there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.